Welcome back, everyone. I think the longer we live, the more we recognize that life can throw us some pretty strange turns. I think one of the most tragic ones, and I'm sure you'll agree, is you lose a loved one. Suppose you lose a child, especially. I met my guest, I guess 6 years ago now, right, Bill?
Yes.
It's a while ago, and I'll never forget the first time I met Bill Osborne. After he left, I actually sat in my office for a while and just thought about how courageous he is and just how he was able to take a tragedy and turn it into a positive event. And that takes a lot of character. And you really exemplify that. And like I was saying before, I was talking to Andrew, I said, as soon as I saw Baskets for Ben coming up again, I said, I got to get a hold of Bill, you know. I want to come over and talk about it and honor Ben. Ben lost his life serving our country, and I'm sure you know about that, Ben Osborne. And what Bill decided to do was say, all right, then what I'm going to do to honor my son is I'm going to start a charity. I'm going to start a foundation. And that's what you did. And 9 years running now?
9 years.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow. The event is Baskets for Ben. I want to talk about it. If you don't mind, and I don't want to get stuck in the weeds on this because I know how emotional it can be. Turning a negative like that, turning a tragedy like that into a positive, like I said, takes an incredible amount of strength, Bill. You seem to find something that really worked, this Baskets for Ben. Tell me about that.
Well, our charity, the Ben Osborne Memorial Fund, was a very easy thing for me to form. It all goes back to Benjamin and the type of man that he developed into. He wasn't accomplished in terms of great education or doing something significant in the workforce. His development was personal, and the type of person he was, and the type of man he became, and very loving, very caring, very compassionate, and these were traits that just ring a bell with me, and I wanted to see those carried forward. And it was that motivated me to do what I did. And this is how we try to operate as a charitable organization. And this is all in memory of Ben, and just keeping his memory alive, honoring him for how he served not only his country, but all the individuals around him. If people needed something, help. It seemed that he was a go-to guy. Mm-hmm. And so this is, again, how we want to operate our charity, to be kind of a place to go to for people that are suffering a little bit. They're behind the eight ball a little bit. Life has just offered them some problems, and they need help with, and we'd like to do what we can for these kids that, through no fault of their own, find themselves at risk. And so this is how we've developed our organization and the programs that we have, all to serve local kids. Because this is a local charity. It's we fundraise locally, we buy locally, and of course we help locally. So this will never morph into anything larger than being a regional charitable organization. So,
where did the idea come from to do the baskets?
A woman by the name of Laura Curry said to me one day, "Bill, we should do a fundraiser," and it just came to me. Everything has Ben in it, and Baskets for Ben just came to me as a vehicle to raise money to do what we do, and it's been tremendously successful for us. It's our main fundraiser, and gosh, if we didn't have it, we'd be in trouble in terms of being able to afford our programs.
You know, I want to let you know what the baskets are. And we're talking over 100 baskets. I've been at the Queensbury when they've been setting it up and walked the floor just to look at everything. You can't believe just how the community rallies around this one concept. These are over 100 baskets from individuals, corporations, businesses, retail stores. The collection is unbelievable. And the care that goes into creating each one of these baskets. You know, they're very individual. They speak to just the way the community views this fundraiser, if that makes sense. And it's at the Queensbury Hotel every year. Oh yeah, I got to, you know, Bill, I always forget the statistics, right? It's May 14.
May 17th.
May 17.
Yes.
Okay.
A Friday.
No, yeah, no, a Friday. Good. You got to remember that because May 17 doesn't mean anything to anybody, but they always register. Hey, it's Friday. You know, May 17, which is a Friday, at the Queensbury Hotel. Kind of an after work kind of a thing,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
That's what I remember also.
Doors open roughly around 4:30, and this run goes about 3 hours to 7:30. So it's a kind of a quick event, and people can stop in after work and enjoy a very nice buffet and some good music and door prizes, and of course silent and our live auctions, and just a lot going on in that compressed period of time.
Oh, it's pretty remarkable. It really is. You know, you think that people are scanning like crazy for the baskets that they want. But raffle, are they doing the fire pit again?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Fire Pit is one of our, this was manufactured by Monahan Metals, and I believe this is the 5th year that they've constructed this for us. And it's just such a well-made unit. You'd almost consider it an heirloom. I don't know. It'd take a lot of fires to wear something like that out. It's so well made, and it's Adirondack themed, so it fits in with our locale, and very, very popular.
And baskets, as you can imagine, they run the gamut of all of the things that creatively people think to put together. The wine baskets, you know, you name it, you know, they're there. And go.
I was just going to say they're chairs, and but themed chairs, and there's a cornhole game, and which is a lawn board game, and I mean, baskets for children, baskets for animals, movie baskets, personal care baskets,
And the infamous wheelbarrow full of wine, which I got a feeling you and I are going to be going. The funds that are raised, they're trying to raise, it's such a modest amount. You know, this is a time for us to show our support. They want to raise like 20 grand, okay? That's no big deal. And yet it is a big deal when you think about where the funds go. Tell me where they go, because that's always very impressive, Bill.
Well, we have 7 ongoing programs, and so the funds are divided up to the programs as they're relevant. And what I mean by that is one of our programs is Christmas giving, and we're not worried about Christmas giving this time of year, but we do personal hygiene kits to the schools, and to date we've distributed, and this is a relatively new program, to date we've distributed over 1,000 personal hygiene kits, and so that's an ongoing thing. Funds would go to that. We have our Ben's book stations, which are reading programs distributed throughout the communities, and we started with 1, and now we have 20. So books are always a hot item in need, and so funds would go to help fund that as well. We have general giving to the 50 schools that we're involved with, and this goes on. Doesn't happen just during the school year. It happens year round, because we get requests in July and August, which was kind of surprising to me, but we do. And another program that's ongoing is giving clothing changes and head lice kits and snacks and blankets to elementary schools. And again, this is not a year-round thing, but certainly a school year objective or initiative. And so funds are use for that as needed.
And you work directly with the schools. The schools
Yes.
will contact you, correct?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So then you have a chance to vet it, and I know you feel very strongly about that.
Very important.
You know what really strikes me about this, Bill, is the whole sense that the things that you're mentioning give these children and give their families the opportunity to build their own self-confidence, build their own self-esteem. And quite honestly, if you think about it, that gives them the opportunity to hopefully grow into the kind of man that you were describing, right?
One thing that strikes me, and this happens often, is the reaction of the kids that we help. They're surprised that someone's out there that cares
Yeah.
and
How about
wants
that?
to help.
Yeah.
And,
And guess how that works as they go through life?
Well,
you
I
know, they
hope it
take those
rubs
traits
off.
on. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yep. Yep.
Well, it's great to see you. I'll be there.
Good.
Wandering
We'll look forward to it.
around looking for the wheelbarrow.
Yes. Well, that's a raffle item.
You
so.
know, I know. It doesn't make any difference to me. Oh, it's great to see you, pal.
Thank you.
Very nice
Thank you
to-
very much.
and thank you
I
for
appreciate
inviting us
you coming
over.
by. Absolutely.
All right, this is Baskets for Ben to honor Ben Osborne. May 17, Friday, at the Q, Queensbury Hotel, Glens Falls. Get over there later in the afternoon, 4-ish, maybe? Yeah, okay.
Sure, yes.
Okay, and there's, if you haven't been, you'll be amazed, and if you have been, here's the reminder. Great to see you.
If I could say one
Yeah, sure, go
thing
ahead.
in closing.
Sure.
I view this as a possibility for people to help out. By helping us, we don't have any administrative costs. We don't have automotive expenses or rent that we have to pay or utilities. Everything that's given goes back out to help these kids. And I just view it as a great opportunity for people to get involved in helping our communities. So I urge people to come and help, participate,
Well
join
said.
in. So
Well said.
we'll look forward to seeing as many folks as can make their way to the queue.
Well, the Q can hold quite a few
Yes, it
people,
can,
so we're
yes.
good. It's great to see you.
Thank you again, Jesse.
See this interview again. You can head to our website, looktvonline.com.